Alright, traders and hodlers, now I have this video for you for these particular assets right here. I'm sure you can't see, but these assets are from the Polkadot ecosystem, right? The magical ecosystem, the competitor ecosystem, which is growing exponentially every single day. So guys, you know the drill. You go ahead for that like, you go ahead for the subscribe, and we'll jump on the TA right off. The first asset is Akropolis. AKRO against USDT, guys. The 3-day trend is certainly bullish. Pretty useless looking chart, as anybody can call out for this trend right here. Looking at this in the first glance, this is certainly a bullish trend. So this trend right here is happening from the 21 simple on the 3-day time frame, right? If you jump our gaze toward the daily time frame, it's happening on the 55 simple moving average, right? Every single time it gets accumulated with the 55 simple moving average, it goes up significantly. This one being an exception right here, as this one was a break away from the accumulation range, went up all the way to 600% towards the upside, all the way towards these levels, right? Second bounce at the 55 had a good upside target of 150% move, aligning with this high right here. Okay, what are you doing right off? You're making that bounce happening again from the 55 simple on the daily time frame. Guys, I am in a complete loss of words, as I'm not really healthy these days. I skipped a video yesterday. That was the first day after so many days of regular uploading. I didn't upload any video yesterday. I was simply not in a state to record anything, guys. Just like things have not, although I'm COVID negative, to be honest with you, but yeah, things are not looking very nice for me and my health. But I'm not gonna stop updating you guys, as these assets are certainly trending. If you miss out on any particular asset, guys, there is something always moving in the market, right? There is something always moving, so go to pick out. I guess the ecosystem, the Polkadot ecosystem has started picking up back again. As the .USD price action goes towards the sideways, these assets will certainly pick up, right? AKRO against USDT, the small time frame trend is certainly bullish. You got picked up from these price points right here, and you're up currently 37%. Well, your risk management is certainly going to be very tricky on this one right here. So if you're investment long, if you're midterm swing trade long on this one, you can start managing risk below this price point right here. Basically the structure low at the 55 simple moving average, right? But if you do start losing out on this level, it would simply mean that this entire range is going to go into shit. It's going to break down. It's going to probably test these price points right here, and then eventually come down for a waterfall move towards this accumulation range right here, right? But that being a very far-fetched opinion, in the small time frames, let's jump onto the 12-hour time frame and see what we can determine from this piece of price action. Do we have any diagonal trading support line come in and at these price points? Yep, you could argue that you did reject this triangle this diagonal trading support line right here, but you did bullishly engulf of this price point, taking this area of liquidity towards the upside back again, which means that this is strengthful, which means that this zone in the higher time frames could be a bear trap on Akropolis, as most of the people sold off at the 55 simple on the 12-hour time frame as well, and this one picked up again with this amount of certainty. It means that this is certainly bullish in the small time frame, right? You immediately get picked up, and guys, I hope none of you sold right here on Akropolis, because this looks to me like a simple bear trap, to be honest with you. And if you do align these piece of price action, these lines of resistance right here, you do want to take this one out. If you take this one out right here, you will be having some symmetrical upside targets all the way towards, well, 10 cents on Akropolis, right? From current price point, this is a good looking 80% move towards the upside. So guys, you can start managing your risk below this price point right here. If you close 12-hour candles below this price point again, it's gonna look very weak, and most likely this will look like a complex looking head and shoulder, right? If you do break down below this price point again, this support right here is very crucial. If we jump onto extreme small time frames, not the hourly, the 4-hour time frame, well, let me just take this one out and this one out and this one out, guys. Just bear with me as I'm really out of my mind right now. This area of interest is also going to be one of your key risk management areas, right? You're breaking above this price point right here with utmost strength, and this one being the 55 simple on 4-hour time frame, showing some strength onto these moving averages right here, which means that it's going to be at least testing these highs right here, which were significantly lower than this one. But if you do take this one out, you could be testing this one out as well. Could be aligning with this diagonal trending line right here, that diagonal trending resistance line right here, and taking down this area right here would mean ultimate propulsion to the upside at at the 10 cents level, right? You're looking quite centful on the 4-hour time frame, to be honest with you. This is good piece of price action right here. On the RSI, you are going above 60, guys. Now this is what I talk about constantly. Look what happens if you go above the 60 RSI on a trending behavior. You just simply shoot towards it, you moon towards the upside, right? You're looking like you do want to do that again. So wait for this 4-hour candle. By the time this video is uploaded, I guess this candle would be closed, and guys, you have to pinpoint the RSI as well. If it stays above the 60 on a lot of closing bases, it's gonna moon, guys. This one is looking like good momentum shift towards the upside. Now volatility HV, the historical volatility, is under expansion, which means that it's going to be very volatile. So be very careful with your margin, guys. Don't go all in with your money on this one. If you're trading, just take some little chunk and get used to it, right? Take some little piece of chunk of your trading equity, then go ahead with these trade, guys, because if you do lose out on that trade, it's not going to hurt you financially or emotionally, and you're not going to make some shit decision for your next trade as well. So go ahead with some trades which are not going to hurt you financially. This is another piece of financial advice. Well, not a financial advice, but these are your key risk management areas on 4-hour closing and opening basis, right? But if you do take this one out, I do expect these price points as well to, well, you could certainly start picking up from these price points again if you do lose out on this one, and you can attempt for further moves. But if you're taking this one out, guys, you'll be probably testing the 200 symbol on 4-hour time frame back again at 4.5 cents region, right? Okay, I think I'm pretty much done here with the Akropolis TA. Next up, we have BLZ, Bluzelle. Look, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to pronounce this one. But ever since this breakout move on 3-day schedule above these price points right here on the 13th of January, this has been trending towards the upside with utmost conviction and is currently up 500%. Now, every single down move is a particular reaccumulation for this asset as well. So guys, you know the drill. 21 simple moving average is below the price action, is getting accumulated every single time it's being tested, so which means that this trend is certainly towards the upside. It's no rocket science. It's not a rocket science at all. Let's just jump on the daily time frame, and the daily time frame, guys, as expected, the 55 simple is guiding the trend for this one right here, right? What are you doing right here? You are going to be breaking, you're going to be closing a daily candle above this price point, right? So if BLZ against USD pair closes above this liquid zone right here, it would mean that it could come back down and rate as this one, but this would be a breakout, guys. This would be a good looking breakout from this entire flagging out kind of piece of price action right here, right? So your ultimate targets towards the upside are going to be determined by this. If you break out, you go towards the 75 cent zones, the 77 cent zones as well, you can pretty much argue. But this is in a pretty much blue sky breakout, guys. Just let me know down in the comments if it has more of history on any exchange, to be honest with you. BLZ against USD, let's try to find out. Hit BTC, I'm sure this one, nope, blue sky on this one as well. BLZ against USD, BLZ against USD on Huobi. This is where we were charting. BLZ against USD on Binance. Yeah, there you go. So Binance has most of the history against USD pair. Now this one is calculated because this is calculated against the BTC pair, right? So the BTC pair got listed before then the USD pair got listed on BLZ. That is why we do have a long lasting history. Now the all-time highs on BLZ were pretty much around $1 level, guys. So if you want to be taking out these levels, you're almost there. This one looking like a flag breakout to test these price points right here, guys. This is a pretty obvious looking trade right here, but that does not mean you jump out with entire equity into this one just to make a 30% move to the upside. You can just simply go ahead and nibble with some of your amount, some of your trading equity into this one. If you are into Binance, guys, links will be down in the description. You can go ahead and make that, you can hit that green button on Binance, and pretty much this looks to me like it really wants to test the all-time highs back here again at 96 cent zones. But what is 96? We're going to be taking this one as a round figure. We're going to be testing the $1 level, guys. Alright, so now comes the Fibonacci hocus pocus analysis, as we're going to be taking out this piece of price action right here, as this was a long lasting consolidation on the daily schedule. So you're breaking above the 2.618, which is aligning pretty much nicely with this flag right here, right? Look at how precisely this one is holding. So this is aligning with 2.618, which means that if you are closing your today's candle above the 46 cents region, this breakout will be real, guys, and this will be moving again most likely towards the 7.618 region. Guys, if you break above the 2.618, most of the times I personally have observed how the blue sky breakout happens. Now this one is not exactly a blue sky breakout, but on most exchanges against the USD pair, this is pretty much a blue sky breakout. So if you do take the 2.618 levels to the upside with conviction on a daily opening and a closing basis, it leads you to 7.618, to be honest with you, most of the times, right? From current price points, this is going to be way above your 100% threshold, guys. This is yet another 100% move to the upside. Guys, all of these assets that I'm going to be telling you guys are going to be ones which have not moved. They've not moved, guys. They've not moved, right? So be very, very precise if you are going ahead for these trades, guys. I'm not going to be financially responsible for your losses. I'm just telling you that this is possible. This is your support resistance. This is where you get invalidated, and this is how you get your trend going towards the upside on a constant trending basis, right? Your first target after your candle closure today above the 46 cents is going to be your previous all-time high at 77 cents. If you close any daily candles above the 77 cents, guys, it's going to go to a 7.618 ultimate target at 10.764 and 20.618 as well, coming from this accumulation range, right? So this is a single leg move towards the upside. Now this one being the first wave, the second wave being the bearish retracement wave, the third wave is not bigger than the first wave, which means that this wave is currently trending. And guys, the third wave in any Elliott wave move is the largest wave, right? So okay, why did I take that Fibonacci level out? Okay, so you could simply start arguing about the fact that, guys, where's the fucking Elliott wave, man? Oh god, I do this every single time, man. Yep, there you have it. The first wave right here, the second wave right here, the third wave, let's just say it's going to be aligned with 7.618. Then it would justify the fact that it is bigger than the first wave itself, right? Then you could be testing around these price points right here. You could be testing these levels as well, but simply taking this one right here, and then you can maybe make your last leg up on BLZ against USDT. Well, your ultimate target being $3, right? Does that mean it's going to be the end? Does that mean it's going to be the stop? Nope. It can simply trend towards the upside, go towards 60.618 as well as theta. Theta tested the 60.618 level, guys, coming from the 0-point accumulation on the entire wave structure. Madness, fucking madness. Theta finally consolidating, as I mentioned in my previous videos, guys. If you don't take profits on theta at $15, where the fuck will you fucking take your profits at, man? Are you fucking waiting for the asset to fucking go down 70% and cry about it in the future? Look, guys, you are in the market to either make money or be right. If you want to go ahead and if you want to be right, guys, you're not going to make money. You're not going to make money. As simple as that. If you want to be right, you will not make money. That's it. That's all I have to say. Anyways, this one looking like really wants to go up there, guys. I think I'm done with BLZ analysis as well. Let's jump on the small time frames as well, just to determine if the flag breakout is real on this one. Looks to me like a retest from this entire breakout to the upside. So guys, you can start managing your aggressive looking risks below this price point right here. If you lose on this one, you're going to be coming back and testing these price points. And guys, you know the upside targets on BLZ. Let's jump on to our next asset, Now this one being a DAO, this one being a decentralized autonomous organization governance, guys. I have to do my diligence on these assets fundamentals as well, as I'm so much into DeFi and NFT space. Like I really miss out on DAOs and all. Like, guys, I'm going to be making a dedicated DAO video as well. I'll be including all the DAOs, the Maker DAO, DAI. Well, DAI is a stablecoin. I'm going to be including once again in the video, which is going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm going to be including Dash as well, guys. Dash is a DAO. So when the DAO season comes up, Dash is the one which is going to be picking up. Finally, until then, it is under simple reaccumulation. You know my thoughts on Dash. It comes to $100. You got to pick it up with your eyes closed, right? Anyways, against USDT right here. This is what the story is about right now, not about Dash. The 21 simple is pretty much narrating this entire story right here. looking completely fine, inclined towards the upside, crossing bullish above the 55 simple moving average. Looking fine on the macro, completely looking fine. It did take out the previous all-time high, the listing highs, which is on, I don't know, this is certainly not Binance, because Binance price action started somewhere around these price points right here, right below this all-time high, I believe, right? So this bearish engulf candle certainly not looking very good on the 3-day time frame, but does that mean it's a death sentence? No. Does that mean it's gonna go to zero back again at these price points? Fuck no. It's gonna probably come and read as a 21 simple moving average on this candle itself, but most likely it'll get picked up, right? Let's jump on the daily time frame as well, as it is pretty much aligning with the 55 simple as well. So guys, these are your key areas of interest on ohm against USD, right? The current short-term time frame unfortunately is not that bullish. It's not that, like, look, it looks like it does not want to explode from these price points. It looks like it wants to accumulate, so have patience with this one. If you have been a hodler in this space, guys, a lot of people, okay, the hype around ohm has been crazy, man. The hype around OM has been really madness, right? Lot of hodlers for MintraDAO ecosystem, which is self-governing, community driven completely. Guys, these are the key things which a quality long-term project should have. Completely community driven governance. This is crazy as a fundamental concept as well. Here's lesson 101 for you. Not some, look guys, I'm not like fucking I'm not somebody with million subscribers shilling you engine coins at fucking $3-5, guys. Look, you have to be very precise with all the concepts. If you're new in the market, guys, if you listen to all of those mainstream channels, you'll probably get wrecked, and then you will come down the line, you'll find these quality channels where there is legend information, where there is not the one simple person fucking talking to the camera like he knows everything. Guys, no, this channel is more of a technical driven and more of a intellectually driven knowledge base, as I would like to mention to you guys. This is not a Moonboy channel, guys. This is not a fucking Moonboy channel. This is not a Doomboy channel as well, right? I'm not here giving you some fake or false information. This is my fucking experience in the markets. I've been there for a very fucking long time, and it is so cringe to see all of these people who were simple gym channels, like fucking bodybuilding and fitness channels, they're coming up and giving you fucking crypto advices, man. It shows you that we are in a state of bubble, guys. Everybody wants to jump into this get rich quick scheme. Well, not gonna fucking happen. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You are in a consolidation, and if you don't have enough knowledge in this space, you're probably gonna get wrecked. You're gonna lose huge chunk of money. Then you'll come back to these channels where there is quality information. Then you'll try to be a good trader and all that crap like that, guys. This is the cycle. This is what happens every single time. So better learn from others' mistake and not FOMO into any shit. Just because anybody who does not know shit about crypto markets just started shilling you some of the engine guys. These shills are for their bags. All right, they're gonna dump on you at some given point of time. If you don't know how to trade, if you don't know basic fundamentals about trading and how these assets and how the market dynamics work, guys, fuck off from this market while you can. I am being fucking honest. Fuck off from this market. You're gonna lose money every single day. I am being very honest with you right here. Alright, enough of that ramble, guys. Ohm USD looking perfectly fine. The structure is completely fine right off. The 55 simple, the price action is above that, and as far as you had this cross at 7 cents right here, this is your key bullish indicator, right? So as far as the cross is not happening back again to the downside, this is simply going to be consolidating. Most likely it's going to get accumulated and get picked up, right? So these are the zones of interest, guys. If you lose out on these levels on daily closing and opening basis, this is going to come back down crashing at the 200 simple, which is currently at 16 cents. Well, that would mean more time for accumulation. That would mean good news, basically. Guys, if these quality crypto assets are coming down, this should make you happy. If you are worried, if you are sad that this is coming down, probably something is wrong with your asset management. As simple as that. All right. Okay. 4 hour, not the 5 hour, the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, the price action getting picked up from the 200 simple, which means that this could be an opportunity right here. All right. Now we do have a nice, like a better looking piece of risk management area right here on the 4 hour time frame as well, guys. This is simply 13% from the current prices, right? So you can start managing risk below this price point right here. If you do lose out on this level on a 4-hour opening and a closing basis, then you can talk about some further downside price action all the way towards this liquid zone right here. And guys, this is a very significant liquid zone, as when you broke above this price point right here, it resolved this inverted head and shoulder, and it had crazy volume, and it had a crazy bullish engulf candle on 4-hour time frame, which means that this is your ultimate support area, right? If you break below this price point right here, it will be a capitulation kind of, it's okay, not a capitulation, it's going to be a very accelerated down move if you break below this price points right here, right? But your intraday and the small time frames support is right here at 40 cents, as clear as it can get. And this one looks like it really loves making these inverted head and shoulder, guys. Like this one being a massive, let's see if we have some, yep, you can argue this one being an inverted head and shoulder as well, like this one as well, with a complex left head, you shooting towards the upside every single time, guys. If I take this box right here, this one was also inverted head and shoulder also. This one could be another inverted head and shoulder under formulation, right? So you can come back down and test the 618 Fibonacci zones of interest on extreme small time frames. I'm getting balls deep into this analysis right here. This would make this video very big, but no regrets. No regrets. All right, so this, your inverse head and shoulder formulation could align with the 618 at the 41 cents, guys. If you are losing 41 cents, it's going to come back for the deep retrace and probably lose the support, to be honest with you. But as far as you're above the 618 right here, expect this one to be picked up, expect this one to formulate head and shoulder and probably test these price points at 55-56 cents, right, in the small time frames. Whereas the bigger picture coming from the 12-hour looks to me more or less like a consolidation to a reaccumulation phase, right? Because you are below this particular grind right here. As simple as that. You go above this grind right here, then you can talk about some further accelerated shit towards 90 cents zones, right? This is going to be madness. This is going to be 50% move to the upside from these. Pardon, my mistake. It's going to be 100% move to the upside if you go above this grind, right? Be very patient trading ohm. If you're holding ohm, guys, this is another hodl, to be honest with you. You can hodl this one for the extreme long time frames and you will not be disappointed with this one. It's a completely community driven project, and you already have the hype around it. You already have the network effects happening for this particular asset, the Mintra DAO, the ohm, guys. Ohm, it comes the origination of this symbol is from Hindu mythology, from my own country. Does that make me biased towards this asset? Probably, yeah. Probably. No, of course not, guys. This is trending under this is trending. The bullishness is derived from price action, guys. Give me the fucking price action, I'll tell you what the news is, right? Not the other way around. Well, sometimes it can be like that if the news is extremely catastrophic, but generally, give me the price action, I'll tell you the news. This is how it goes like. Anyway, jumping on to our next candidate, we have KSM Kosuma hitting the 420 and moving towards the upside on the 3-day. Guys, you know my opinion on KSM. This is another long-term hodl, guys. KSM, crazy piece of price action on 3-day. Simple wave. This is one single wave, guys. This is one single wave, and you know how it works. Every single time it grinds, it breaks out. It grinds, it breaks out. Another grind right here, then a breakout. Another grind and a breakout. Currently, still continuing its trend to the upside, guys. If I take the logarithmic chart away, this is what it is looking like, man. Holy fuck. Madness. This is fucking crazy, guys. And now a lot of people would have commented about this fact that the previous 3-day candle, which closed 2 days ago, would have been your interim top. But this is what happens if you shift your bias immediately. You take down the previous highs and you test the $500 level, guys. The $500 on KSM has been hit. This is why you trade the assets which are trending. This is why you don't pick out on bottoms and tops. If you keep on doing that, you'll get wrecked in the long time frame. If you trade with the trend, you will understand, you realize that trading is not a rocket fucking science, man. Look, if you can pinpoint the key invalidation points in a trend, right? You would certainly, and with that, if you are able to manage your margins and not trade something which is out of your comfort zone, guys, you will realize in the long time frame that trading is not a fucking rocket science. You pick out some enormous, gigantic amount of opportunities in this space right now. You got more than fucking 1,000-2,000 crypto assets trading every single day. Most of them with fucking market cap more than 10 million. Crazy. You have insane amount of liquidity. So what you want to do is you want to understand which one to pick, which trend to pick. Just trade with the trend. know your invalidations. That's all. Trading is not a rocket science. It is not a rocket science, right? Do not fucking FOMO into any asset, guys. If any one of you has FOMOed into theta on $15 levels, you are getting punished right now. That is what is happening to you. And guess what? You'll fucking drop your long position when theta bottoms out at $10 levels, and it'll then go towards the upside all the way at $20 levels. This is what will happen to you. You will probably get liquidated at $10 and watch it go towards 20. That's why management, risk, fucking management. This video is a lot of ramble, and this video is very, very opinionated in terms of risk management as well. Anyway, guys, 3-day is certainly bullish. The daily time frame, let's see what this one is doing as well. This is breaking the range once again, proving this huge bearish pin bar. Well, you can argue that this just closed with a little bit of green margin right here, but you did have your continuation move to the downside all the way towards the 370 levels, which aligned with this area. This was not quite a support right here. It just got wigged at these price points. You closed the candle ultimately of this bullish engulf right here, and you started trending with, guys, inverted pin bar, real pin bar, up thrust, momentum, crazy. Any failed breakdown move is going to lead towards an accelerated up move, right? Any failed up move is going to lead to accelerated down move. This is what happened right here. You failed towards the upside, you had an accelerated move towards the downside, which was market's overreaction, and then you failed to even test the 21 simple on daily. You got picked up immediately on the next candle open, guys. This is what happens on quality assets like KSM, where most of the eyes are at. This is kind of behavior that you can expect, guys, and you do not want to get liquidated in these points, man. If you are if you're going for margin positions on this one, unfortunately I have bad news for you, as this is extremely volatile, guys. I'll just show you what I mean by that. Not the 4-day, the 4-hour time frame is volatility under expansion, right? Which means that this is going to be very volatile. This is going to be volatile to the upside, to the downside, as you have volatility under expansion coming from nothing, right? This was no volatility right here. You could have simply managed your risks at the 55 simple on 4-hour time frame without any volatility chop for those crazy looking beautiful rewards right here. But guys, this is going to be very difficult trading henceforth, because volatility has started expanding, right? RSI, you could simply argue that as far as the RSI is hovering above the 60 on KSM against USDT, your trend is going to be looking like a pretty simple, just like a piece of slice of pizza. Like what? Ooh, I completely lost the chain of my thoughts. Anyway, it's going to look like a pretty simple up move as far as you're trending above the 60 on the RSI. It's going to lead the prices towards, guys, most likely $600 KSM and $1,000 KSM as well in the midterm, as we are not that far from $1,000 KSM, guys. You can go ahead for you can go ahead for a blow off move very soon, guys. Let's just turn the logarithmic charts again, and this is not yet, guys. Look, this piece of price action right here is nowhere close to a blow off top. Now, what do I mean by a blow off top piece of price action? I'm sure you must have come across this price action various amount of times, right? You keep on trending like this towards the upside, right? You keep on making higher lows, ultimately going for this ultimate momentum move towards the upside, which is massive, which is crazy, guys. Something which happened in BNB. Go to the BNB chart, look for yourself what happened in that accelerated move towards the upside. So until you reach that big blow off kind of piece of price action towards the upside, you will simply trend towards the upside, guys. Do you see any blow off pattern right here? Nope. This is under vertical accumulation. This is in vertical accumulation mode, which is yet to perform its ultimate blow off move. Now that could take it. That could take KSM all the way towards $1,000, guys. Now I'm certainly bullish on KSM as the price action. Man, this is beautiful looking price action right for you guys. This is crazy piece of price action, right? You are so perfectly trending above the 21 simple moving average, and guess what? Even if you lose the 21 simple, you have this mother trend line coming in at the 55 simple moving average on daily time frame, guys. This is crazy. I made the previous video on KSM when we were hovering around these price points, targeting $420 levels. It hit that level with utmost conviction and it still wants to trend towards the upside. Crazy, guys. Look, I cannot do any piece of Fibonacci analysis on this one, guys. This is a single leg up move. This is a single fucking leg up move. I can't really make any Fibonacci commitments on this one. So let's jump on to the 4-hour time frames as well, as you can start managing a risk below the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame as well, because this one is aligning pretty much nicely with this support resistance flip, right? get rejected on this price point right here, get accumulated, and then break above this price point and flip this one as support, which means that this is very significant. The $285 levels, basically anything below $300 levels, are your red bell indicators on KSM, right? If it loses your $300 levels, guys, be very alerted on KSM, as if you do break down from these price points or any price points below the $300 levels, that could mean you could come and test 200 first and then $100 levels for henceforth, right? Until then, this is a complete trend and a motion. The 200 simple looking very strengthful, taking the price towards the upside, right? Completely fine, guys. Your upside target, you know the drill, is going to be 1000. It's going to be ultimately 1000. All right, I hope this video was pretty informative to you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know if any other shitcoin that you want to see, that you want me to take any technical hocus focus outlook on. Just let me know. Leave them down in the comments, guys, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.